Welcome to Two Guys No Credentials
where two completely unqualified people talk about nothing.
and everything.
Like we know what we're doing. Spoiler, we don't.
No, I don't. You can't catch this.
I can't.
No.
Believe you me, I know softball started bad. I catch everything. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm allowed
Okay.
one drop a year, otherwise I owe the team an 18-pack.
An 18-pack.
Yeah, so we have a pretty good system. If you strike out swinging, you owe an 18-pack for the party that we have at the end of the year. But if you strike out looking, you owe 30. And then if I drop, I owe an 18.
Wow. Okay. All right.
And
That's
so
pretty,
with a
pretty
couple
intense.
with a couple of the more enthusiastic players that we have, because some players we have are really good and some are just real enthusiastic. They though we end up with like maybe 80 beers total.
Oh.
And then we throw a big party.
That's not bad.
No, it's a good time.
Who buys the wings?
Well, typically, you know what's funny? For the party, we don't really ever have wings. Because I usually have it at my house or something, and we never have wings for it. That's crazy. We've never even thought about that.
What do you mean? You live in Buffalo. You never thought about that?
I never thought about why don't we do wings at the house? Interesting.
What do you do?
I normally do like burgers and dogs, a real cookout, but there's gonna be too many people this year, so I think I'm gonna order in like trays of fried chicken or
Not
Chipotle.
wings. Fried chicken. Okay. All right. Do what you want to do. Yeah, this might end up being a dark episode because the last few days I've had a tough time.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm willing to get as into it as you want, as you're comfortable.
Oh no, I'm just like I sit down to prepare for this and I'm like, I don't want to do it. Nothing's exciting. Like everything I look at is just bumming me out. Like we live in a terrible, crazy, sad place. And
yeah,
it's a real bummer. Like just everything in the news. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean it really is.
Even Supergirl sucks.
Oh my god, what a flop, dude.
Yeah, I know.
At the same time, like this is not a men versus women thing, by the way. It's not. It's just the fact that like Superman's not a great superhero. Even the superhero movies as of late don't do well. Like it's a the problem with DC comics in general. And I'm not like a huge comic book guy, but like I've watched the movies, like I know it. The problem with DC is that outside of the Joker, the villains suck. They're not high stakes enough. Again, Joker excluded because Heath Ledger did amazing. You felt how terrifying that was. You knew how crazy he was. Like, awesome. That was great. But like that's why Marvel does so well is because each movie the stakes are high.
Yeah. See. So I think Marvel and DC basically have the same exact superheroes and villains. They're just different names and slightly different powers. So I don't think that's it. I think
Really,
because I used to collect comic books, and Superman and Batman were two of my favorites. But I think that I think the DC universe, like the movies, they just completely fucked everything up.
yeah,
Like
they're not good.
What Marvel did, they were on the same path with like the Edward Norton, Eric Bana, Hulks, and then they just redid everything. And what they did was really smart. They anchored everything around one character, and that was Tony Stark.
Yes.
And DC fucked that all up.
Yeah. Outside of The Dark Knight, which that should have been Christian Bale as Batman should have been your anchor. Those movies were absolutely incredible. But they just refused to do it.
I thought Ben Affleck actually did a really good job as Batman. The story Batman versus Superman just sucked.
I don't even think I saw it.
Oh, it was like visually, it was stunning, but the story was so stupid.
Well, that's what I didn't like about Man of Steel, though, too. It wasn't like, how does Superman figure out a way to save the world? It was, how does the U.S. Army save the world while Superman helped?
I actually really enjoyed that.
Really?
Yeah, I did because it made me feel like Superman was like figuring it out. Clark Kent was figuring it out. He was learning how to be Superman, and also he wanted to show the rest of the world, particularly the United States, that he wasn't a threat to them, and he was there to help.
Yeah.
But he wasn't going to be like he wasn't going to be theirs.
Yeah. I mean, I see the point. I guess when I watch when I watch a superhero movie, I don't want military involved at all. I want to see the superhero. I want to see them save it. However, the one scene where he is being interrogated and he's handcuffed, and then he walks away and like the handcuffs just break. Like, I thought that was really well done because it was so poignant, right? For everything that was going on. Like, clearly I'm a good dude because I didn't need to sit here like this all day. You know?
Right. You know what the other thing is though? Here, the Allie, what is her name? Allie Alcock or something?
Yes,
Adcock. Oh man, what a
something like
what
that.
a what a brutal name. Um, like she just doesn't fit the vision of Supergirl for a lot of people. I think. Like
Mhm.
she's a beautiful woman, um, but she just doesn't. I don't see her playing Supergirl. Like we go, I understand Wonder Woman and Supergirl are two different things, but we go from Gal Gadot, is that her name? Gadot,
We'll edit
Gal
it out.
Gadot to, uh, we'll edit it out. Gal Gadot to Allie, whatever her name is, Alcock or Evercock. What's her name? Am I messing this up? Do I have to Google?
The short answer is yes.
Are you sure?
No, I actually think you have her name right.
Here, it's gonna come. It's gonna come up.
I hear what you're saying though. Like, she
Oh,
doesn't fit.
it's
Like,
Millie Alcock. Millie, not
no,
Allie. Millie.
whatever.
Yeah.
She is a good actress though. Like, I do like her in other things. For
Like
what it's
what?
worth.
What was she in?
Like she was in a Netflix show recently
Oh, really?
with about the sirens. I think it was called Siren.
Like what kind of siren? Like police sirens? Ambulance sirens?
Like the mythical sirens.
Oh, I didn't know that. I saw her in House of the Dragon. I thought she did an okay job.
Yeah, that was a really early role for her though.
Yeah. Also, I think it was so stupid that they recast those people like they aren't adults.
Yeah, I know. Like, I get that's probably why they chose her because like a petite woman, she can get away with like being a child in TV or whatever for a
Right,
little
but
bit.
like they could have changed her hair, made her look older. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's a really interesting choice, especially when you consider that there was an entire TV series called Supergirl, played by Melissa Benoit, and like
Hmm.
she more fit that mold.
Is this on like the WB?
Yeah, whatever that is.
I think yeah, where they have like Supernatural, the Green Lantern,
Exactly.
Vampire
Yeah.
Diaries. That is that. Oh, I didn't see that. Gotham. Don't
No,
get Gotham.
nobody did. Much like the movie.
Yeah, but my favorite part about this is, all right. Um, she came out and was like, "This movie's not for Christian white men." Why? Why not?
All right.
Like, why? First of all, why would you make a movie that isn't made for Christian white men? This is the United States, predominantly made up of Christians and like white men. Like,
Also, have we learned nothing from Snow White? That
right?
whole catastrophe. Maybe just act in your movie and shut up. Like,
Yeah.
if it's not, if you're making a movie not for specific people, like whatever, you can make whatever kind of movie you want. But the moment you say it, makes you sound like an asshole.
Also, it's Superman. It absolutely is for everyone. It's super or
Yeah.
not Superman, but it's Supergirl. It's part of that universe.
That's
I
part of
don't
the
know.
universe.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's so dumb. Like, why would you say that? Like, hey, nobody's gonna watch my movie, so I'm just gonna come after those people who aren't watching my movie now.
Yeah. Right. But then we also got to consider, like, we talked about this, I think, last week a little bit. The problem with rating a movie in terms of box office, like, no, like number, like revenue,
Mm,
uh, is nobody goes to the movies really anymore. It's significantly less than 10 years ago. Will I
right.
watch that movie? Maybe, but I'm certainly not going to go to a movie theater. I'm just going to wait till it comes out. Like, I
Well, I
just watched
watched.
Marty Supreme yesterday.
I don't know what that is.
Timothy Chalamet, tennis
Oh,
player. Well, no, table tennis player.
oh, sounds exhilarating.
Honestly, dude, wild. I don't
Really?
know if the story is really true or not. Like, I haven't really investigated that much, but man, a lot of this movie had you on the edge of your seat, which I was totally shocked by. Little long for table tennis, but my God,
Yeah, those games go to like what, 11 points?
21.
Whatever. They should go to 11. That would have shortened the movie.
But the amount of screen time actually playing table tennis, shockingly low.
Oh, well, because who wants to watch people play table tennis?
Yeah, I don't even want to watch in the Olympics. I just wait for the little clips to come out.
Right. It's not like boxing. Like, I want more boxing in the Rocky movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And we say this like anybody watches our podcast.
I know. We might as well be playing table tennis. Oh man. Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Supergirl not
Oh,
great.
yeah. Oh, God. And now people, this is what's going to go viral. They hate women. Like people are going to start watching this. They'll be like, they hate women. They didn't like that movie. They don't like that girl. And it's like, no, that's not it. I just think it's stupid to come out and just say something like that. And also, I don't know. Like, why do we have to try and be edgy? It's not edgy.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of like you're trying to make a like if you're gonna make a statement, you got to be pretty sure that there's people behind it. Like
But also,
I don't know,
but also, it's not edgy. Everybody says this bullshit now.
kind of. But like for example, the movie Milk.
Mm,
Obviously, that movie was not going to be for everyone, but it's an
right.
important story to tell, right? That
Yeah.
worked. That was a huge hit.
Yeah. Just like Ron Burgundy. Not for everybody.
Not for everyone, but for me.
Yeah, I really like that movie.
By the way, there's a new show out on Netflix. We just did this thing where we watched entire series in the course of 2 days, and there's like three different ones. One of them I can remember. Two of them I really cannot. But the one that I really liked was called "Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen." Whoa!
All right.
It
Something.
was suspenseful. It's like a murder mystery type of thing. You really have no clue, even up to the final moments of the entire series. You really have no idea how it's going to play out. And man, the twists and the turns, unbelievable. I thoroughly
Oh,
enjoyed
all
that
right.
show.
I'll have to check it out because I'm currently watching I Will Find You, and it's I just don't like it. Well, it's not that I don't like it. I predicted everything that was going to happen. Like, yep, I
Correct.
knew it. I knew it. The kid kidnapped himself. I figured it out. And yeah.
Yeah, we actually just watched that too. Couldn't agree more. I enjoyed like watching it, I guess, but it wasn't particularly gripping. It wasn't unexpected. Like I don't want to put spoilers out there just in case anybody happens to stumble upon this pile of shit we call a podcast, but uh, uh like after it's revealed, you're like, oh yeah, It's how everything
Oh.
goes. It's how all those stories go.
I've got an idea. I think I've got one more episode, 2 more episodes. I've got an idea how this is gonna play out.
Yeah.
But you know what I did watch?
Believe me, you're right.
Yeah. I did watch The Big Lebowski the other day, and man, they just don't make films like that.
You know, you forget when you watch The Big Lebowski again, because I maybe watch it like once a year. And in that 364 days, you forget how truly good that movie is. The only part I could live without is some of the psychedelic, like interludes, montages, if you will.
Yeah.
I get why they did it. And then one of the most underrated parts of the whole film is when he runs over to the bar and he grabs a sticky note and he scribbles to figure out what that guy was writing. And it's just a dude with a huge wiener.
Yes. The best part too is when he gets arrested by the sheriffs, the cop looks at it and we get another view of it. It's so funny. But I think the coolest thing is the way the entire movie is made. Just like the cinematography, the music, like the beginning of the movie where we're getting that music and we're seeing the bowling alley for the first time.
Yes.
And you've got like these cool shots. Like you just get this cool shot of this dude's stomach and he's going like this because he just got a strike.
Yeah.
It's so memorable.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of a movie like that where I'm like, wow. And I can't. Where just the beginning is memorable like that.
Yeah. It sucks you right into what's going on. Like it's funny how like small visuals do that, but like when you watch that opening, that intro, you can basically smell the bowling alley. Like you know exactly what that
Right.
sound is. You know exactly how it feels to be in there, and you instantly care about what's going on. You instantly care about that because there's a nostalgia to it that they tap into immediately, and a relatability, especially with the guts for me, that is like relatable, right? Immediately, and it just kind of grips you right in. I don't think it annoys me when people call that movie a cult classic because it should just be a classic. Everyone should just know this movie as well as we do.
I agree. And I think the coolest thing too about this movie, and there's a number of characters that are like this, but the one that sticks out is Jesus.
Nobody fuck with a Jesus.
There's no reason for him to be in the movie.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to be in the movie, but it changes the movie if you take him out because they have a villain for the bowling alley and for their league, and also it shows the importance of the bowling league while all of this nonsense is going on, and I just think it's so much fun.
It's so much fun. Yeah, how important to them the bowling league is, especially John Goodman. He's so important to him, but he doesn't roll on Shabbos. We don't roll on Shabbos.
No, no.
Oh man, it really is so great.
I've got such a bad memory for this, but Donnie's character is hilarious.
Oh yeah, Steve Buscemi,
Yeah, Steve
unbelievable in
Buscemi.
this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of your element, Donnie.
Yeah. He has no clue what's going on the entire movie.
The entire movie. Then poor guy dies.
Well, poor guy dies, but he's us. We have no idea what's going on with his movie.
Yeah. Honestly, because especially because I'm not really sure there is that much of a plot to the movie. This guy was just trying to get his rug back, and then just ends up in the middle of all this nonsense because his last name's Lebowski, and it's not even the right Lebowski.
Well, it really brought the room together.
That rug really brought the room together, did it not? Am I wrong?
Yeah. Well, I think the movie has it's got a plot, but it's very loose because I feel like the only thing that the writer is trying to tell us is everybody's full of shit.
Yeah, that's kind of the message, right?
Except for the dude. He's the only one being himself.
Yeah. The dude abides.
The dude abides.
I literally have that on my sunglasses.
Oh, really? Nice.
Ray-Bans was doing this like deal for like 70% off a couple of months ago, and I happened to see an ad for it. So I went on, I got some sunglasses, and then part of the deal was that you can get like an inscription on like the back part. So I just put abides on there.
Oh, very cool.
And it was actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because people are gonna. Has anybody been like, what does that mean?
I don't think you can even really see it if I'm wearing them, but I know they're there. I know it's there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I would like it if somebody asked me, "Hey, why do your glasses say abides?" The dude abides.
The
And that's
dude
all you have to
abides.
say. Sam Elliott's character is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I like
A lot of people don't know Flea is in this movie.
Yeah, Flea. He's a nihilist.
The nihilist.
Yeah. He cares about nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a nihilist. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I was
Sorry,
thinking
dude.
something. No, it's okay. What was I gonna say? I guess we gotta move on. I don't remember.
I friggin' frigged it. My bad.
Whatever. That's not a big deal.
Well, let's see, man. Do you have any regrets this week?
Oh man. Yeah, no, not really. Not nothing that's entertaining. My regret is that I pay way too much attention to the news.
Mhm.
And not like just like surface stuff. Like I dive deep. I I read an article from the right. Then I read the same article on the left. Um I'm watching congressional hearings. I'm listening to people debate about topics. And like I think that's what bummed me out this week. Just because it's just like everybody hates each other. And I'm like, can't we just like be nice? And like, why does it have to be like right versus left war and we need to erase each other? Well, like
Yeah,
that's my regret is I need to take a break from watching the news.
I think this is something that a lot of people can relate to, though, because it is. I mean, it is. It's overwhelming. It's depressing. It's not the '90s.
Yeah, yeah.
This didn't happen in the '90s. Like, of course, there was division, but it wasn't as heightened as I think it is now. Certain people on both sides like definitely don't help that at all, and actually quite deliberately do it, which is also a massive problem that nobody seems to be interested in addressing either. Um, so I don't know. I used to talk about this with some of my friends back in the day. Like, you either have to, when it comes to like news sources, you either have to pay attention to all of it or none of it. There's really not a middle ground. If you're one of those people that just watches Fox News, you just watch CNN, then you might as well not watch it at all because you're not getting the news either way. But if you
Right.
were to do what you do and dig into everything as deep, and to an extent, myself included, because I don't really pay attention to either one of those. I go to different sources, but like it is annoying and depressing and frustrating and saddening. Um, and it, like, a lot of it matters too. Like, a lot of it affects people's lives. And like, you have to sit there and just know that, you know, people are being impacted extremely negatively because of actions from one side because they're just trying to stick it to the other side, vice versa.
Yeah. What the I think the saddest part about it for me is it's happening so slowly, nobody's noticing.
Maybe.
I mean, I like just think about the power the government has compared to 20 years ago. And like where's that going to where does that lead us 10, 20 years from now? and that scares me because I like being an American citizen. I like living in the United States. I love this fucking country. Shit, I joined the Marine Corps to defend this country
Mhm.
and go kill a bunch of terrorists, and that never happened. But that's what I was like all about. I'm like, oh, we got to go kill those terrorists. Freedom. And I love that shit. And I take my oath to the Constitution very seriously, even now.
Mhm.
Um, and I look around and I'm just like, I just don't get it. And then we've got people that I even look up to. Like there's a person, I don't know if you know who this guy is. His name is I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong because I'm terrible at this. Nick Furtadis.
Oh, I've seen the name.
He was a Virginia he was in the Virginia legislature. He's a conservative. I'm pretty sure he's a former Navy SEAL, and he's hilarious. He does like what Alanis Morissette should have done in her song, and he points out ironic things that the left says and does and stuff like that. And he does it like real deadpan while drinking a cup of coffee. It's like on his back porch. It's really good. And but I was watching him talk to a college student on YouTube, and he would quoted somebody, and he's like, you've got to vote for the best, the the most conservative person, like in the Republican Party, and the most conservative person who can win, rather than the best candidate.
Yeah.
And I hate that advice,
Yeah.
because he was basically justifying his support for Donald Trump. And I'm just like, "Ugh, come on, man. Like, don't we have better advice? Why not
Well,
say, let's get better candidates?"
I think that is a result of the last 12 years, though. Like, going from Obama, which whatever you thought about him, like, good representative of our country at least,
First term,
and then
maybe.
your choices are between Hillary and Donald Trump,
Yeah,
both not very good choices. And so
right.
then it does become about, okay, well, how do we just win the next one? And Trump wins that one. What really, like, Joe Biden, I did not think was a very good candidate at all. But I'm like, well, this is what we got, I guess. So we have to go with this just to win. And it's a
Right.
horrible way to be. And like, yeah, we could vote third party or write somebody in or whatever. But like in that situation, to me, like for me and what my goals were politically, like writing somebody in or voting third party for me meant not a vote for who I wanted to at least get out of office. And then the same thing happened in this last election cycle. Joe Biden should have never run. The Democrats are too busy sniffing their own farts. And then right at the last second, they forced Kamala Harris down everyone's throat. And that turned out to be a disaster too.
Yeah. Well, I've never voted for a Democrat or a Republican until this last election. Never once.
Mm-hmm.
I've always voted third party um, for people who I think would actually represent the people and this country and the Constitution and American values. Um, but I voted for Trump. And I think it's funny because you and me, we voted for who we voted for the same reason,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Like
Yeah.
the reason why I felt it was important to vote for Donald Trump was because that and they didn't have a primary after Biden left the race.
Yes.
And I thought that the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris, and all the supporters who were like, well, yeah, it's obvious. Like, I don't care if it's obvious. You all should be punished for saying that. Like, we have elections for a reason, and the people didn't vote for her.
Right.
I don't care if she's the running mate. Like, if she drops out and is like, I'm resigning, I'm not going to be his running mate anymore. Like nobody has to vote on anything. It's Joe Biden's still the candidate. He picks the vice president.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a huge problem with that, and that's why I did it. But I don't think I'll ever do that again because it bothered me that I did the whole lesser of two evils thing.
Yeah, I completely get it. And I think that a lot of people felt that same way. Like, all right, so now my choice was between Joe Biden or Trump, and now you've told me who the only other Democrat that can be running for president right now, you just like decided it's going to be this person. A lot of people, that didn't sit well with a lot of people. It really didn't sit well with me either. But then again, same thing. Like, I guess we're going to waste another 4 years picking somebody who I don't want either of these people to be president, but one's, in my opinion, definitely better than the other. But like, I think a lot of people had to do that. And I think a lot of people were sick of the whole thing, of that administration, and it was just kind of an easy decision for a lot of people. But again, I don't think most people that voted for, well, I shouldn't say most. I think there's a large portion of people that voted for Donald Trump for just simply the reason they wanted a change of office, not because they thought Trump was going to be a good candidate.
Oh, I disagree. I think the numbers he brought in, people thought he was going to be great.
Yeah, which confuses me a lot because there's literally no evidence that he was going to do anything good. There's none.
I mean, if you look at his first term before COVID, he's pretty successful. Like, I'm not saying he's the greatest president either, but like, it was pretty good.
Sure. If you wanted to compare it to the Biden-Harris administration, we can call that a wash. But because they both had successes, I still failed to find an actual Trump policy that he passed through Congress and signed into law. But I digress. Like, I don't think it was I don't think that it was anything. I don't think he was the best Republican candidate on the board at all.
No, Rand Paul was.
Definitely.
Rand Paul. Yeah, I like Rand Paul.
But definitely not Chris Christie.
Definitely not. He can't even manage his refrigerator. I'm not letting him in the White House. Oh my god. I wish I could pull up Instagram right now. I forgot to send this to you. Holy shit. Let me see it. Did I send this to anyone? No, I didn't. Speaking of fat people, so somebody commented on that backing in Instagram post that we made.
Yeah.
And he was like, the real question is, why do you feel the need to eat so much? And did you try and rob the grocery store? It was so funny because like the guy was trying to be hurtful. But it's so funny. Like
it's really good.
I'm a few pounds overweight, guys. I'm not huge.
Well, in fairness, it's the combination of just a couple of pounds over and then a Star Wars t-shirt. It just like adds a lot. There's a whole persona there.
And we've got Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fighting over my bitch tits.
Oh, well, listen, we're going to clip this and we're going to tag that guy because honestly, great comment. It's hilarious. I think it's really funny the people that try to go and comment to hurt our feelings. Because number one, you're not. But if it's funny, like I'm going to find it funny. I don't care. I don't take myself all that seriously. It's not hurtful to me at all. It's just if it's funny, I think we should bring them up. Maybe we should have a segment where we go through some of our best comments.
That's not a bad idea. I would like to ask people to be a little more original, though. Calling me fat, gay, or telling me that I sit to pee is really getting old.
Yeah, it's tired. It's definitely tired. But if you come in with a really good gay joke, like, let's go. Have at it.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of material here. There's a lot of material here. And
oh, man, it's so funny. Sorry, I kind of we just went left.
No, that's good. I liked it. That was pretty funny. Well, what do you say we jump into a couple more topics here? Well, actually, I have a regret.
Oh, go for it.
And it's not a full on regret It is like a 20% regret. So I watched Larry David's new show.
Oh,
Man, it's all right. It's all right.
give
A
time.
little disappointing.
It's got to simmer.
It's got to simmer. So I'm telling myself right now, it's one of those shows that only releases one episode a week, so it's a little annoying. So I gotta wait till Sunday, and we can watch the next one. The concept is really great. The ideas are really good. But first episode was a little annoying, dare I say.
What's the premise?
So it's Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Unhappiness. It's a inaccurate history of the United States. So
it's like the title for my life.
I know. And so it starts off when they're like signing the Declaration of Independence, and Larry played the guy that took the first crack at the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
And he had all these things in there, like laws, like you shouldn't be allowed to hold your umbrella for somebody. They should just bring their own umbrella. And it's illegal to just have a taste of pie. You're going to take the whole slice of pie. You're not going to have a bite of my piece of pie. Just get your goddamn slice.
Are you confused what I'm doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes.
Yeah. For everybody who can't see this, I was just shaking my head very quickly over and over and over again. And I snuck a reference past Jeff.
Oh no.
And it's even worse. I snuck a Seinfeld reference past you.
Oh no.
Yeah, you were trying to get me to eat the pie. And I shook my head like a psycho.
Oh no. All right, you're on the board, 1-0.
All right.
That's when I should have had. In my
Yeah.
defense, when we record, the screen I see of you is blurry.
That's good defense. All right, well, give me a half point then.
You heard me. 1-0. You're on the board. Yeah, so like funny concepts all together, and like there were funny parts, things that were nice in there. But man, it missed the mark a little bit. So we gotta let it breathe. We gotta let it get into its rhythm here. The very first episode, actually, that's not true. I was gonna say the very first episode of Curb needed a little bit of time, but it was absolutely delightful. So, so I guess that's my teeny regret. It'll get better, I hope.
It'll get better, hopefully. If not, it'll get canceled.
I think they're only doing it this year anyway. I think the only reason that it's happening in this way is because it's the 250-year anniversary of the U.S. So I think he just wanted to kind of throw this together. He's also like 1,000 years old, so like how much longer could he really do this nonsense?
I don't know. Mel Brooks was when he was on Comedians in Cars, drinking coffee.
Yeah.
He was funny, and he's old as dirt.
I think he just turned 100.
Aren't we getting another Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in production right now.
I wish they weren't doing it, but still.
I know.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they weren't going to do it, but I don't know. I feel like I trust Mel Brooks enough.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
I guess we will. All right. Well, that was all I had for regrets. I did want to talk about two separate things, though. Something I just thought was kind of interesting to maybe talk about a little bit. So, the new Bills Stadium, we had a ribbon cutting ceremony last week. It's officially like done and open. They just finished putting the huge buffalo statues out in front, so we're ready to rock and roll. Kind of ahead of schedule, actually, which is cool. So when you notice, every stadium's got the Ring of Honor in there, and it's like the retired numbers and the people that are in the the team's Hall of Fame. But there's a name missing on this stadium that was in the old stadium. And that's OJ Simpson, not honored in the Ring of Honor. And I get it, right? It's OJ. Probably killed 2 people. So I think it's the right move.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So I think it's the right move. However, like, he really was an incredible football player. That's why he was so fast running away from police.
But no, the Bronco helped.
The Bronco helped. Yeah, he did. He didn't drive the Bronco, though. There was a driver in the Bronco.
Like, he's just trying to get home to see his fish.
Yeah, but I think people forget, like, especially younger people. Like, I know him. I know this well because I'm in Buffalo, and like he played for the Bills. So like I know that, but I think most people like in our cohort, because he played in the '70s, really has no idea how fantastic that of a football player that he really was. Perhaps the best running back of all time. Really, I just have a couple of stat lines here. So 1973 season, there's only 14 games the whole season. In those 14 games, he had 332 carries, which is insane. That is so many touches. And so that many carries and rushed for 2,003 yards in only 14 games.
I know, it's wild.
Most NFL running backs don't even hit 2,000, let alone now in 18 games. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
6 yards per carry, 12 touchdowns, and NFL MVP. He's now one of two running backs for the Bills and their franchise to win MVP. The last one being Thurman Thomas, which I think was the last non-quarterback to win MVP.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah. Like, he was amazing. In those days, they used to say that we had three plays. It was OJ to the left, OJ to the right, or OJ up the middle. Those are the only three plays the Bills had. It was unstoppable.
Well, if you've got somebody who can play like that, why not?
I mean, come on. It's just sad, right? Like, his legacy that he ended up leaving. Murders two people, one of them being a waiter. And then he gets banned from the state of Florida, which I think is the most interesting fact about him.
I love that you can get banned from a state.
I love it, especially Florida. There's no rules there. Do you know how bad of a person you have to be to get banned from Florida?
Right.
Holy shit. I will say one of the best internet interactions I have ever seen in my life was during COVID. And we're like, restrictions were lifted a little bit, and OJ posted a photo of himself, like leaving a Costco with his mask on, and he had gloves. He had two rubber gloves on, which I thought was number one, hilarious. Very well done. But then the first comment on it was, statistically, you're more likely to be killed by OJ than the coronavirus.
Yeah. You know what's terrible though? Like, it is so funny, but the terrible thing is he's joking that he got away with murder.
Yeah. He wrote a book titled If I Did It.
Yeah, If I Did It. Oh my God. Whatever. It was fucking 30 years ago. But I think the whole thing's hilarious. I think the writing the book, him making big jokes about the whole thing, I think it's so funny. Didn't he scare a reporter once? Right? Didn't he scare a reporter? So. Like he like pretended he was gonna stab her or something. Am I making this up?
No, I think you're right, because they ended up spoofing this on SNL, and I think that's why. It was like an interview.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just like, you can't even make it up. It's so funny. The sad reality though is, like, I am not sure towards the end he even really knew that he did do it. I think if CTE was discovered back then, that trial would have been very different.
I don't know. I still feel like if you have CTE, you go to jail for murdering people.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think would be different?
I think if they were able to prove that he had CTE, and then we know that people with CTE sometimes are not in the best state of mind, and they do outlandish and impulsive things, which is true.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to convince a jury that he did this. Now, does he go to prison for life? Who knows what the sentencing is with that ailment? Does he go to a psych ward forever? I don't know how that plays out.
You
but I
might be
think
right.
it's more likely you get a conviction.
You might be right about this because Mackenzie Shirilla, she had POTS. Now she's in jail.
She had POTS. She had POTS. Happens.
I don't know what she was doing with those POTS, but she had them.
Definitely not smoking them. Not while she was driving that car.
No.
Well, so that was
do you don't remember any of this, do you? You were like 3.
No, yeah, I was super young. No, but I've watched like every documentary there is. I've read books about it. I find it fascinating.
Same.
And my uncle is an attorney here in Buffalo, and he worked with Johnny Cochran on a couple of cases. And so,
really?
like, my family had more of an interest in like learning about that, and you know, the whole OJ trial.
It was a strange thing because I remember, I think I was in 5th grade, maybe. It was a strange thing because there's like 2 different worlds because everybody was like, oh, this guy's guilty. But I remember like a lot of people in the Black community were like, this guy's like the cops are trying to get him. And like even kids are arguing about this. I remember in school arguing back and forth about this, and it's like, what the fuck do we know? It was a weird thing. And you like you came home, you wanted to know what was going on with the OJ trial. Like my parents, that's what they were watching. It was a wild time.
I think what's particularly fascinating is that some of those kids are right. The police were trying to get him. Southern California in the 90s wasn't like a really great place for people of color. So, I mean, for whatever reason, I guess the kind of the annoying part is like he goes to prison if that police officer doesn't plant the glove in the blood. Like there's no reason for him to do that. And then when that gets brought up and then he gets investigated, they find out he has Nazi memorabilia in his house. Like all of that's a problem for the case, right?
Yes.
But there was no reason to do it because you had everything. You had Nicole's and the waiter's, sorry, I don't know his name. You had their blood on OJ's socks in OJ's house. How would that have gotten there? Like that should be it. That should be done deal. But because they already knew evidence was planted, who's to say that evidence wasn't planted too? It just blew the case wide open.
Yeah, it was terrible. Also, but the gloves didn't fit because he went like this.
Yeah, but in reality, the glove didn't fit because that police officer soaked it in blood and let it dry. The glove literally shrank, and it doesn't even prove that's not his glove. You could put on gloves that are tight. It's all so stupid and so fascinating. But they only had this last ditch effort of the circus that this turned into. So I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. It was a circus. My favorite like spoof of the whole trial is from South Park. And you've got Johnny Cochran. He's got like a whiteboard and he's got a picture of Chewbacca. And he's like, if Chewbacca is from Endor, why is he a Wookiee? And it's so funny. Like, I don't remember the whole thing, but I just remember this is the best because that's what the trial was like. It was all nonsense.
Yeah, it's all nonsense.
Yeah.
But
when I was a kid, I was convinced Marcus Allen did it. That was my theory. I was like, Marcus Allen did it. Yeah.
I mean, there are some like outlandish theories now that OJ's son actually did it, which circumstantially is plausible, but there's just no way if his son did it that their blood would have been on OJ's socks in his home.
I don't know. Could have planted it.
I don't know. It's just it's fascinating. But the thing I don't know about the Ring of Honor is if his jersey number is still retired anyway. I haven't looked that deep into it.
Well, here's my problem. So here's my thing. All right. He did a bad thing. But also, he did play for the Bills.
Mhm.
He did have some major accomplishments, and very significant accomplishments for football and for the Bills. Like, are we just gonna erase that? Like, do we
Well,
like? I think like you keep him in there, but you unretire his jersey maybe because he was there. He was there. He played football. Like you can't erase that from like you know football memory.
yeah, I think what they're doing is actually the flip flop of what you just said. I think they're taking his name down, but the jersey number's still retired. I just haven't looked into it far enough to confirm it.
Right.
Which to
Well,
me, the retiring of the number, I think is like in sports the bigger honor anyway. Like nobody
well,
can ever wear 32 again.
let me just stop you there. I think that's a pretty easy choice because who the fuck wants to wear OJ's number on the Bills? So nobody's showing up like, hey, can I get his number? Can I wear it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know
how.
what's interesting though? As a Bills fan, you know how electric it would be to see one of our future running backs wearing 32? God forbid his last name is Simpson.
Yeah.
Like, if we ever have a running back whose last name is Simpson on the Bills again, they better unretire that number.
That would be so good though if his last name was Simpson and he just like every once in a while would put like a reel of a camera panning to him and he's like drinking orange juice and he's like gives it like the side eye and just slowly puts it down.
Oh my God. I mean, it is, I don't know, because that is the debate, right? Do we erase the history? I think where I land on this is there's very little relevance to reference anything in 1973 in terms of football anyway. But anytime like a rushing leader gets up there, like OJ's still on the graphic, like on TV. Like it's still in the record book. Like he's not being erased, but maybe we
Right.
just don't need to celebrate his name. Then his jersey. I think they actually landed on the right thing.
Right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I just think it's a weird thing for me because I mean you're celebrating an accomplishment, you're not celebrating a man, kind of
Mhm.
thing. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I
Well,
don't know how
and
I
also
feel about it.
also he wasn't found guilty. The reality, right? Like he did it, but like in a court of law, he didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
All
just
right.
that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's something to think about, but nobody has a good answer because there's going to be football like fanatics who are just like, no, you have to keep it up there. He did it. Like these were his stats, and you can't fuck with that, and you can't fuck with his
Mhm.
history. And then you've got other people who are probably no, like he was a horrible person. He shouldn't represent the NFL in any way. And I just don't know. I also don't care.
Yeah, I mean, the only people that are going to care about this segment are like Bills fans, but they're not even going to care because it's really not a big deal around here. Although I'm listening to sports radio in the morning, this morning, just, driving to work, and some guy was on there just like losing his goddamn mind about how we're erasing history again. This is why kids don't like social studies, which is like a weird connection to make.
That
I'm
is
like,
weird.
It's just
Yeah, that is
it's
strange.
wild.
Kids
One last thing
these
about
days.
OJ.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, one of the funniest things that's ever happened. I'm watching Inside American Jail one night. We used to watch this in my house all the time when I was like in middle school, and it was in Las Vegas. Well, don't you know, on the show, OJ Simpson is arrested. I don't remember why. I think it might have been like when he tried to break into that place to steal his memorabilia back. So there's literally OJ Simpson being arrested and like brought into the jail. Like, this is awesome. So they get him all processed. They put him in the cell, and then the cameraman, like everyone involved in this part of this, like chef's kiss, well done. The cameraman pans up, and he's in cell number 32. Like, slam dunk. Everyone nailed it. The police officer that realized, well, we got to put him in the 32.
Yeah.
to the cameraman catching onto it, just right up there, 32. Oh my God. Perfect.
That's amazing. I never caught that. Wow, that's good. Well, I've got a topic, actually, and I didn't write it down. But
Get after it.
I wanted to talk about the declining interest in social studies among young people.
I don't even know if you're being serious or not.
No, I'm not. I'm not being serious at all.
Thank God, because I was like,
What a
oof,
coincidence!
I was like, woof, this is going to be a soft part of this podcast.
Oh my God, I'm fucking crying. I just cracked myself up. That was great. Oh man, that was hilarious. I could just see your blurry face. Like, is he serious right now?
Wait, what? Huh? Why?
So funny.
Uh,
that was good. Do I get a point for that? know it's not a
I think you're
reference,
up to
but
nothing.
yeah.
I think you're up to nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing for this podcast. Nothing.
All right, I have one more topic. I don't know how deep we want to get into this because we were already about an hour, I think.
Yeah, we've got 34 minutes left.
Okay. Well, let's pop into this a little bit because this isn't that it's political, but it's not that depressing. It's hilarious. Everything about it, everything about what's happening right now, and involving Donald Trump and like the things that he's trying to do to show everybody all the nice fancy things he can provide our country is hilarious.
Okay.
Let me start with the reflecting pool. Oh my God. I have been glued to all news surrounding the fucking reflecting pool, which, like, who gives a shit about it to begin with? So I don't even know why we did that. But the whole thing starts off with him at some sort of presser where he had actual people make a poster board comparing the length of the reflecting pool, which he did not build, to other buildings and skyscrapers that he also did not build. It's way bigger than those skyscrapers. I'm like, yeah, I guess the length is better than the height, but you understand those are two different dimensions. So like, what's the significance of any of this? But they spent so long on it. It was literally like SNL could not have written a sketch funnier than that.
Why were they doing it? I mean, because I do know that it's like the largest pool of its kind, but
yeah,
why? What was the brag?
I don't know. Nobody knows. So all the reporters, the funniest part is like this clip of it where he's like showing them the diagram of it's way bigger than the rest of these buildings. These are great buildings. I built better buildings. These are great buildings. And it's just like the reporters are looking at each other like, what the fuck? What is this? That's hilarious.
Maybe they had nothing. Like maybe he's like, what are we going to talk about? Talk about how big the reflecting pool is. Go get out there. like, did we do anything today? What? No, sir. You didn't do it. You ate McDonald's this morning.
Well, can't talk about that. Yeah, that whole thing makes no sense. And then their next move is the White House posts a photo of a before and after. The after didn't even happen yet. Like, they haven't painted the pool yet. They haven't done anything to it yet. But they compared the pool for some reason under Obama. There's just like a vendetta against Obama right now, I guess. The reflecting pool under Obama, and it's dreary, it's green, filled with algae. And then what the reflecting pool looks like now, which also isn't true because nothing's happened to it yet, but they said this is what it looks like now, and it's this beautiful blue water, except the clouds are in exactly the same positions. So it's just a Photoshop photo.
Oh, wow.
Like, what are we doing?
I thought they did put a liner in there or something. And
they did. Not at this point yet.
Oh, I see. Understood. Okay.
on the timeline, they post a photo of something that hadn't even happened yet, and all they did was Photoshop the Obama photo.
Well, they had to. They had to show what it was going to look like.
I guess that's not what they said, though. They just said our pool looks better. Like, okay, who cares? First of all, why are we doing any of this? It doesn't make any sense. Gas is still high. We need to spend some time doing that. Then
I disagree with that. I completely disagree with that. I think that reflecting pool should be fixed, and it should have been fixed a long, long time ago.
I mean, sure, it will look better, but then why do it wrong then? Why not do it the right way? Right? Like that's what I'm getting. Like what this points out to me, it's literally a reflection of this administration. Is this whole reflecting pool thing debacle? Because we didn't do anything to the concrete to prep it to be painted with a liner. They just rolled it out on there, and they talk about it. Yeah, we were told to go paint this thing, and they go paint it. Then, anytime you have a pool that isn't like filtered properly or has the right balance of chemicals in it, and we know this from like your own swimming pool, that's why you put chlorine in it, or if you have a saltwater pool, whatever, a lighter color will inspire more algae to grow quicker. So no one thought of this. No experts were involved. Nobody mentioned anything, or if they were involved, they just didn't tell him the truth because for whatever reason. And so the whole thing started growing with algae like immediately, which is also hilarious because then they decide to pour gallons of hydrogen peroxide into the water.
You're
guess what happens? No, I am not. This happened.
You're lying.
Fox News showed how they're fixing it. There is footage of people like in like the construction vests. They are crew members with gallons of hydrogen peroxide, pouring it into the pool, and then the liner starts to peel up. Well, yeah. The best part about the whole thing is when he was talking about how they're going to fix the pool, how they're going to put the liner in, they're going to paint it on. It's the most durable substance. You can never be able to cut it with a knife. Like nothing could cut this thing. And then it starts to peel up. And now he's claiming that somebody went in there and cut it with a knife 300 feet. All of it's ridiculous. And all of it's hilarious.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. This is, man, I've got no, I wish I had some comments on this. My comment is like, yeah, he strikes me as like, so, here, this is my analogy comparison type thing. I dated a girl, in high school, and her dad was like, I'm gonna do it myself. Like this is, and like he's obviously doing it to save money. He's like, whatever he's doing, I'm gonna do it myself. It's not gonna look perfect, but it's gonna work for you. And he would do that for his daughter. So she wanted a CD player in her car where there was no place to put a CD player. So he took the tape deck out. The CD player didn't fit right. So he put a piece of wood underneath the CD player so it would sit right. And I feel like that's who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump's just like, I'll do it myself. Like I'm just gonna fucking do it. Like, and we're gonna do it the fast, cheap, low budget way, and it's gonna be awesome. And he's like,
except there's a time and place for that fix.
He's like
place for that scenario.
He's like Nick from New Girl, except not funny.
I mean, I guess. Just feel like maybe I don't want that approach. If you're going to fix one of our nation's most important monuments, maybe that's not the approach. Yeah. Maybe doing it properly or correctly is probably the approach.
I agree. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I feel like I feel like it should have been fixed by now. It's been broken long enough.
I agree with this. I have no problems with him actually attempting to go do it. If you're going to do it this way, I'd much rather spend your time on other important matters. Like, because now it's again another circus. Now we're arresting people for vandalism.
Well, are they vandalizing things, or are they're just grabbing people off the street and charging them?
They are touching the reflecting pool, which is not illegal to do. But the footage that we have is this woman remove something from the reflecting pool, which appeared to be a little flake of the peeled up like thing that was floating around. It was already up and floating around. I don't really think I would consider that vandalism. She did not cause that problem, but like we've arrested 6 people, yet
I know, but
pardoned everyone on January 6th.
Donald Trump's not arresting these people.
Oh, he literally said in a press conference and called for that to happen.
Yeah, if he, agree with that. Like, if people are, if I was president, hey, if you're going to vandalize something, we're going to arrest you. I'm cool. I'm cool with him doing that.
Well, we pardoned all the J6ers.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're drawing the red line at flaking paint.
Listen, I'm not doing this with the January 6ers. I'm not. First of all, we don't have enough time, and I'm not getting into this with you because we're going to agree and disagree, but I disagree with the point you're pointing out making and comparing to these people. That's all I'm going to say. Because let's not do January 6th. It's done. It's over. It was a terrible time in this country's history. Everything up until and including the pardons was awful.
Yeah, it was.
So let's not do this. Let's because it was a terrible thing that happened, but also like we've just made it such a big deal. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like, it was a terrible thing, should never have happened. I don't agree with it, but also it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to
I think it does get referenced a lot more though, just because of like the perception of it. So I think that's why it still comes up a lot.
If you want to talk January 6th, you got to give me an hour.
All right. Well, maybe we'll do that on a future episode.
So finally people are starting to forget about it, except for Chuck Schumer. Oh man.
Nobody talks about how many hot dog sales there were on January 6th, though.
How many? How was it? Did the hot dog industry?
I don't know.
Boom?
Somebody mentioned to me, like, did you imagine, like, because like there are some people that will go to like organized protests and they'll bring like their hot dog cart or a food truck or like something. It'll be like in the vicinity, right? Because like, let's capitalize on it. And I just always imagine like somebody going in and like grabbing a piece of the Declaration of Independence and then like grabbing a hot dog on his way out.
I can answer this question for you. So I was reading an article about this guy, and he takes his hot dog stand to protests, and I started looking into him and everything, and he's got pictures of him at like an anti-capitalist protest, and all these people are buying his hot dogs.
That is so funny.
So funny.
That is so funny. Literally capitalizing.
Yes. Good for him.
Well, hey, man, that's pretty much all I got.
That's it. Oh, man. What do we do now? Just sit here in silence? Everybody will enjoy that.
They'll enjoy it a lot better than actually listening to us talk about shit.
Yeah. I got nothing either. It's really bad. We should have prepared, but I just couldn't. I was so bummed out. It was terrible. I had such a hard time.
I get it, man. We still had a pretty good convo.
Yeah, we did great. I think we did a wonderful job without having a plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's just because this was reminiscent. This was reminiscent of our early episodes.
Yeah, where we just talked.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
ChatGPT is going to be very upset with us about today.
Oh, it is. It's going to be like, what were you doing? The best one, the like unreleased podcast, we've got one where I say the R word 80 times.
Refund?
Yes, refund. Yeah. Repair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Repair.
Restyle. Retool.
This is a lot of R words.
Retired.
Hey, let me ask you a question. When you're trying to fall asleep, what do you do to fall asleep? Do you do anything? Do you like meditate or anything like that?
I usually like put my AirPods in and sometimes I like usually like music. Like I'll put some like chill music on, really low tone, and
Like
then
Enya?
like you know what it is. A lot of times like reggae rock steady. I just have that
Oh,
chilling in
really?
the background. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. One of my friends, actually Nicole, told me this thing where she will say a word, right? Like repair. And she will then say like start with R, and then she will try to think of as many R words as she can. And then when she runs out of R words, she'll go to the E, and so forth. And that actually works really well.
Interesting. Well, that's a good tip or trick to try.
Yeah. A tip or trick to try. Say
I
that
didn't
3
like
times
that. I
fast.
didn't like that at all.
I really, it was really like melodic almost.
Like a leprechaun.
Yeah, it made me want to skip.
I think we gotta cut her off, huh?
No, like you just run into a room and you're like, here's a tip or trick to try, and then you just run out real quick.
Like you're the paperclip on Microsoft.
Yes. They don't. Do they
90s.
still have that?
No, because you know why? Everyone knows how to use a computer now.
Yeah, I guess so. But I still would like the paperclip to like just pop up every now and then and be like, hey, how's it going?
I'm sure there's some sort of ROM you could run. Oh, I didn't like
Like
that either.
like just just be like, hey, you working on something? And we're like, yeah, paperclip, I am.
You know, you can right click over here and go fuck yourself. Jesus, paperclip.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
Jesus.
The comma goes there, retard. Shit, I just fucking said the R word. God damn it. Paige is gonna kill me.
We'll edit this out.
No, we're not. We're authentic. We're authentically bad here.
All right. Well, we'll get a letter from YouTube, I bet.
No, YouTube doesn't even know we exist.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you guys need more than 4 listeners for us to give a shit about this.
Yeah. Say whatever you want.
Say whatever you want. It's a free country.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, let's just end it here, I guess.
Let's call it. Let's call her.
Yeah. Well, this episode might have been disappointing for all of you, but I'm sure you're really excited for it to end. So we're gonna do it now.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Like, follow, and subscribe. I'm doing it again. We gotta go. Woogie boogie.
Woogie woogie.